All right, I'm nervous. I'm like shaking about this right now. Oh boy. Well, here goes. Good fizzle. That got really hot. That's hot. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit, that's hot. Yeah. Ooh, I need to stand up.
Welcome back to the Biddiecast. Your host Sean Klein and Dave Pest. Dave, how you feeling, buddy?
Great. Oh boy.
He's feeling really great after that challenge, eating a habanero pepper. It was actually supposed to be a ghost pepper, but habanero peppers are pretty damn hot, and you're gonna make it through this Biddiecast.
Only one way to tell. Let's do it.
Let's go on through the games. First one up from last week is, and by the way, we did skip a week here, but the first one up, my team, the Muppets, losing a killer loss to the Killer Tomatoes. Dave, what happened?
You didn't score enough points.
I know. I just couldn't get him. DeAndre Hopkins, a 6? Come on, I need a better team than that. All right,
Ben Jones.
You got Chris Nowicki still tying you for the lead here against Derek with a nice win there. And that's the highest score of the week. He gave you this beautiful challenge, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, look at Kyler Murray. If you're double D and you get Kyler Murray's almost 44 points.
And for Derek, you got to get a better game out of Zeke. You got to hope for a better game at least. Moving along to the third game of the week. John Wayne's wise words.
I don't get that team name.
I don't understand it. Against you all look so dumb. Maybe that's John Wayne's wise words. I don't know. That wasn't the etymology of that phrase that I know of. But hey, Anton's come back this year, and he's won me an ornament, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm hoping it's something Buffalo.
No, you're wrong.
Are you drinking milk again? Is that milk? No.
No, this is a cucumber seltzer. No, he won you a bottle. The ornament bet is for our picks.
Oh, damn it. I really messed that up.
Yeah.
I've been drinking.
Yeah, I mean, Anton's team, I mean, he's 9 points from Montgomery and Hasty combined, his running backs. He still gets it done. I mean, Tyreek Hill, 35 points. Aaron Rodgers.
But with that said, I think that shows just how close this league is this year. Paul's not out of it, even with 6 losses. He's still right in the hunt. UK Bills got a loss, but hey, they're still in it. But you know what? They're sneaky. Matt Andreski, so I won't get fined. You know what? You've been saying it for weeks. You've been on his bandwagon, and I got to give you credit for it.
Yeah, I mean, we've been saying it, not just me, but you. He has a good team. We knew eventually he was going to come into some W's. I think he's the hottest team in the league right now. I think he's at 3 wins in a row, and it's going to keep on continuing.
Speaking of W's, you gotta hate to see this when everyone on your starting lineup wins their game, but you lose it. That's got
yeah, it's tough. It's tough, you know.
Ben Sad.
Big win for him. Big win for him. I think he had a 2-game losing streak coming into this.
Out, you know. You got to be disappointed in your team too. I mean, Justin Jackson throwing up a 0. Did you just? Did you think he was going to have a bigger game, or did what happened?
I mean, you look at my bench. I mean, Devin Singletary. I mean, sure, if I would have thrown Devin Singletary in there, I still wouldn't have won. I mean, this is the kind of thing where, I mean, Kareem Hunt was on a bye. And
I'm just laughing because you're struggling. You are.
exactly.
This is the struggle train. But you know where it's not the struggle train is you've made the comeback. You've done it. You won week 7. We're skipping week 8. So we're on to week 9. You know, you got to be feeling good after 3 weeks of just trying to play catch up, and finally you're a game ahead.
Yeah, and you know, this is actually, we're in week 10. I think we skipped week 1.
Yeah.
We're going to week 10.
Yeah. So you know, I think I've already fixed that. So it's always what's at the bottom. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We skipped 8, and so we're on 9.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken. Because
All right. Oh my God,
I'll figure it out.
That like, I know Chris said, I think I'm gonna have a heart attack in a second. But I know Chris said a ghost pepper. I don't think I'd be able to even talk right now if I had to do a fucking ghost pepper. That shit is hot, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got so many
habanero
seeds.
used to be the hottest pepper in the world before they started like genetically engineering these things.
My heart is racing very fast right now.
That's rough. That's a tough challenge. Are you sweating?
No, not. I don't really tend to like sweat. I mean, my nose is all running.
Did you wash your hands?
I feel clear. I feel like my sinuses are the clearest they've felt in weeks. Cleared me right out. Who needs antihistamines? Just eat a fucking pepper, a hot pepper. Oh boy.
We're gonna make it through. We got one more.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit better. It's getting a little bit better.
All right.
There was a second there. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
The game of the week.
Ooh.
Your team,
Yeah.
the Angry Creamsicles against Bennett like Beckham, who I took him out last week, and he's starting Alex Smith this week. Only favored in one matchup here, and it's Delvin Cook. But you know what? Put me down for Chris Nowicki. I'm on Team Nowicki.
Why? Okay, again, I'm keeping riding. I'm never going to bet against myself, so I'm going with myself here. You look at the projections. I got the green arrows. I'm winning all the states just like Joe Biden did, and you know it's clear. The projections
But you know what? Chris Nowicki is going to count every vote, and I think he's going to come up with the win. Heading to the next game, the Muppets against Matt Andreski, and this is projected to be a close one. Dave, what's going to happen?
I'm gonna keep on continuing with the horse I've been riding since like week 6. I'm going with Matt Andreski. I'm going with the I don't get mine.
I feel like this is a must-win for me and Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson and Jared Goff facing off against each other. I think this is going to be a slugfest at quarterback. I'm going to take the win.
Could you imagine going back to that game real quick? If a couple other games go a certain way and Matt beats you, who would think that at week 6, Matt could go from 1-5 to first place in the Biddy division?
It's pretty incredible. I'm looking forward to that storyline next week. John Wayne's wise words, which I kind of like saying that because of the alliteration.
Right.
I feel like that's a very clever name, and he should stick with it.
I don't think he will.
I don't think he will either. Yeah. I don't know if he will. I don't even know if he listens to this Biddiecast. You know what? You want to test him?
Yeah.
You want to test him? Anton, if you actually listen to this, just type in the group me. Just type, I don't know. Dave, name a word. Any word. Your mom.
Yeah, your mom's fucking hot. Type in I don't know. But if you don't type in a word at a time, I'm gonna bang your mom again.
Okay, yes. Just type in mom, all caps.
Yeah.
All right, this one, you know what? I'm gonna ride the Anton train.
Yeah, I mean, now that I've lost a bet, I can now hop on that train, right?
Anton.
This is gonna be another close game. Again, look at Killer Tomatoes. I mean, it sucked for Killer Tomatoes making that trade with me, getting Christian McCaffrey, getting him back for one game. Big game last week. Now he's not gonna play again. And he's got Tua. I mean, Tua hasn't. I'm going with Anton this one. Might be the only time I pick Anton, but I think Killer Tomatoes is just, his quarterback game is bad. His two running backs, Clyde Edwards-Helaire and Christian McCaffrey, both are just. Edwards-Helaire is just not producing. McCaffrey's injured.
Yeah.
It's tough. Tough going.
Sorry, Rob. I mean, I wish you could beat Anton on this one, but I just see it. I see it being so tough to do so. I mean, Anton's team. I got to give it to him. It's pretty rounded. He made some deals early on the season, and he's turned it around. Moving along, we got the UK Bills and Double D. I think this is a must-win game for both of these guys.
You look at UK Bills. He's projected.
This is last week. I think I done messed up. I did. All right, so
playing again.
All those games. We've done through that. This is the only one we haven't done through, right?
We didn't talk about Double D in UK. We're right. You're right. Week 10.
Why did it show different score, a different format there?
Did they play last week?
Weird. I don't know.
Go back.
Yeah. I'm checking on my spare.
I don't think they did.
I don't think they did either. How you feeling now?
My chest feels like it's compressing inside of itself. It's a little hard to believe it now.
All right, yeah, Double D versus UK Bills. I don't know why that format was weird, but this is the right game.
Yeah, I mean, well, the projections changed. That was crazy. The projection just changed completely different. It was 160 to
right. Anyway. I don't know why it loaded weird, but it loaded weird.
Yeah. So anyway, I mean, this is a big game. You said for both. I want to hear who you think is going to win. I always go first. Who do you think's going to win?
I'm going Alex. I think we all kind of agreed after that trade. He had a pretty good team. He suffered some injuries that always happen in fantasy. So I think he still has a very good team. It's the most well-rounded team, I think. And he's had some bad luck, but you and I both agreed 2 weeks ago that he'd turn this around.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you here. I mean, he does probably have one of the most firepower of any team in the league. Derek's has some question marks going into this. At running back, wide receiver, Michael Thomas, Goodwin, Chris Parsons. Yeah, UK Bills in a barn burner.
Last game of the week.
Ooh.
The rivalry.
Who does his sister? Who does Laura Pedaleski love more, Ben or Paul? This game decides it. Her brother or her husband? This game decides it. I mean, Itty Bitty Committee is projected to win by 30 points here. I mean, you look at you also dumped team. You got Lamar Jackson. You got DK Metcalf.
I love DK Metcalf. Though.
Yeah, I mean those two right there could fucking get 100 points between the two of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then your question is Kenyon Drake. Is what's going to happen with this Bills defense? Are they going to show up again? Kenyon Drake could have a big game. Who knows? And you look down at some of this, people have their benches. I mean, he's got Baker Mayfield, quarterback. I mean, Teddy Bridgewater, Baker Mayfield. That means it's a toss-up at this point. I'm going with
they did play each other in week 2 when Ben just drubbed him.
Yeah.
Drubbed him. 214 to 130. I don't know why. I just have a feeling that Paul is going to get revenge this week. So I'm going Paul.
Okay, big one.
I just have a feeling like there's a lot of ifs. Allen on the road again. He could drop the deuce. Brady, he dropped 2 points last week. I mean, if all you need are 2 players to just not show up to their projections at all. All your other guys could exceed projections and you still lose. So,
yeah.
You know, it's gambling. You know, that's why we're here. And I just have a feeling on this one that Paul's going to be right.
All right, I like it.
Who are you taking?
I said itty bitty committee. Going with Ben.
All right. So we got to take a look at the standings. It is getting tight.
She said.
5-4, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5, 4-5. This division is completely open.
Right.
And over here, 4-5 isn't too far behind 6-3.
Yeah, but you know what? I think. I mean, at this point in time, if you're below myself, Biddy, if you're, and John Wayne's wise words, y'all look so dumb. You're more trying to fight the guys over UK.
Yeah, you gotta fight to stay relevant.
Yeah. You're in that 4, 5, 6 area of the. I don't think you're going to win a division. Whoever wins this division, I don't think you're in play for that.
And how interesting is this? That both myself and Alex, the 2 point leaders, we're bubble playoff teams right now. Bubble playoff teams.
Yeah.
I think it just goes to show how weak the Bums division is.
Yeah, I'd agree. You know, it's crazy. What are the predicted playoff? What are the seeding? What's the seeding right now?
The projected playoff bracket has me. Well, remember these would change. It would be you and
Bend
it, because we're not recognizing division leaders.
Right.
And then I would replace you in this case, right?
So you and me would just swap off back and back.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because I'd have the tiebreaker against everyone else. But actually, UK Bills should probably be 4. Not that really matters.
Right.
You know, so you would be up here. Yeah, they'd be 4 or 5 anyway. So.
Getting interesting.
Swap me and you.
It's getting interesting. This is
what it looks like.
What is the trade deadline for this league? Did it pass?
Well, let's take a look at the league manager tools. Let me know if you see anything with trades.
Trade rules deadline November 16th, so it is 4 days from now.
Coming up.
So that is what is that? That's
4 days from now. That would be Monday.
So you guys, you might make trades. I mean, now is the time to do it. Monday is the deadline. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun finish to this league. Hopefully that trophy is going to a new home. You know, beautiful trophy by the way.
Arizona.
Beautiful trophy by the way. You should try to pull up a photo and put it up here in your post editing. Yeah, and then the points. I mean, that points lead still up for grabs. So interesting. It's gonna be fun. Fun second year of this league. I know we had some like issues, but you know, it's the second year in this league. You're gonna have some things you gotta work through, but trying to be a fun season so far.
And also this year's just been very difficult with COVID, not knowing what the hell is going on with that. And yeah, so we learn new things every year.
Right, absolutely. And it seems as though ESPN goes into the leagues and makes changes that they remember. Sean, you said before you needed to completely reset the league.
Right,
It seems
right.
like ESPN has figured out a way to make changes. I mean, we're
Yeah.
keeping everything the way it is, but if shit went crazy with COVID, I think ESPN would address that and make it easier for us to make the necessary changes. Because
Yeah,
now
no,
we've crossed the halfway mark, right? We said week 8, or did we say week 10?
Yes, it was week 8. So that was the other thing that I wanted to talk about tonight real quickly.
So we've crossed that threshold. So
Yeah,
so
we've
it's
crossed the threshold. So right now, I think it goes to the points leader. I think that's what we agreed on was the points leaders. So I think it'd be myself, Alex, and I don't know if we have a third prize or not. I don't remember. I'd have to look back at the notes, but we've got it in there somewhere. That that's how it would shape up whoever the points leaders are. If there were any cancellations, but I really don't think it's going to happen. They've already gotten this far. I don't see why they wouldn't get to home plate.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's going to be at least 17 weeks. I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter what happens after week 15 for us. 16.
Yeah.
If there's additional weeks.
All right. Well, do you have anything else to say?
Stay safe. Don't get COVID, and go fuck yourself.